Hello everyone, it's Mrs. Harrison back again with another story. Today I'm reading Izzy Gizmo to you. Now the pictures in this story really are fantastic, but you won't be able to see them very well from looking on the screen. You might need to pause it or zoom in so you can look at the details, because it's about a little girl, the kind of girl that might perhaps go to our school, Rackham, because she has remarkable resilience. I'm sure you'll understand what I mean when you hear the story. So, Izzy Gizmo. A girl who loved to invent carried her tool bag wherever she went, in case she discovered a thing to be mended or a gadget to tweak to make it more splendid. But the trouble with things that have dials and switches is they don't always work. They have certain glitches. The tea Mendus, for instance, did such a fab job till out popped a piston and off dropped a knob. Then the swirly Spagsonic, for eating spaghetti, turned Grandpa's wallpaper into confetti. The Beard-tastic had Grandpa near perfectly shaved, till the foam overflowed and the clippers went wild. Well, Isabel, who was so clever and bright, would get rather cross when things didn't go right, and she huffed, "It's a duff, I've had it, I quit." She kicked her invention and called it a twit. She looks quite angry, like, if you look on this picture. Let's go back. She's really not happy about it. She's trying. It looked like it was working really well. Special machine she made for shaving. And then it all went wrong. She just said, "That's it, I've had enough." Isabel fumed. Grandpa smiled and chuckled. "You can't give up just 'cause that thingy-bob buckled. Now, trust me, young lady, sometimes you need to try again and again if you want to succeed." Perhaps Grandpa was right, but still, Isabel sighed. She picked up her tool bag and wandered outside. Kicking the stones on the path as she walked, Izzy jumped at a bump. Up ahead, something squawked. From the clouds, a poor crow had taken a tumble and landed kapoof in a feathery jumble. Izzy ran to the vet's, but the vet shook his head. "His wings are too broken to fix," the vet said. "Perhaps take him home, and there you could try to teach him to live as a crow who can't fly." That's a bit sad, isn't it? The poor crow can't fly. So the vet said, just take him home, and you'll just have to play things with him that doesn't involve flying. Day after day, Izzy thought she'd found something fun for her crow to do on the ground. I love this picture. Look, she's made a special machine where he can try and get worms, like digging for worms and racing fat slugs, hopscotch and hoopla and searching for bugs. All these lovely games that she tried inventing for the crow, but it says here, "But the heartbroken crow simply gazed at the sky as the other birds sang and flew happily by." Look, he's got a little bandage plaster where his wing would have been, because he can't fly like the rest of them. One night, with the crow in the folds of her sweater, Izzy sighed, "Oh, I wish I could make him feel better. I've tried. He won't play. He won't drink. He won't eat." She was so very close to admitting defeat. Grandpa said, "Izzy, don't give up on him now. I know you can do it. Just work out how." Then Grandpa passed Izzy her gadgety things, and she knew what to do. "I'll invent some new wings." Izzy piled up her books and she started to read. Then she made a long list of the things she would need. Look at this. She's got books, machines, big book of aerodynamics. There's all sorts of complicated looking books in. She's reading and reading and reading, making a plan and making a list. She searched for some batteries and old electronics, dismantled a mixer and the swirly Spagsonic. The crow watched entranced as he held Izzy's drill while she bent, bashed and battered and walloped until... Ta-da! Izzy fastened the wings with a strap, but they hummed and they twitched, far too heavy to flap. No, poor little crow. He was all ready and happy. Ta-da! No, it hasn't worked. Onto the floor. No, dear. "Ah!" Izzy yelled. "I'm no good at succeeding." The crow softly cawed, his beady eyes pleading. "What now?" Izzy sighed. "Try again," Grandpa said. Okay, follow me. And with that, off she sped. Now, I like that. Look, the crow, he's got his little foot on her welly and he's got his beady eye looking up saying, please, Izzy, don't give up. Please help me. Izzy dived in a pond where she borrowed a pump. Then she took from an engine 2 sprockets, a sump. Izzy fastened the wings. They were light, they were curvy, but the wings, the wrong shape, turned the crow topsy-turvy. He's upside down. He looks all right, but he can't fly if he's upside down. So she tried again with all of these things, but it didn't work. I give up, Izzy yelled with a furious frown. The crow sadly cawed as he hung upside down. So Izzy unscrewed the head from the shower, found special circuits to adjust the wing's power, and finally, using her trusty old pliers, she borrowed the motors from 2 big blow dryers. Look, and the hairdresser's there, the lady's having her hair dried. Oh, she's running off with some motors. She's certainly resourceful, isn't she? Yes, Izzy said, the right shape, perfect weight. But one wing flapped madly. The crow couldn't fly straight. One of them's going berserk, look, and the other one's not. So he can't fly straight like that. I've had it, yelled Izzy, heading straight for the bin. But the crow blocked her path. He just wouldn't give in. The crow, no, he's saying. No, Izzy, not putting it in the bin. So Izzy twizzled and tinkered, and using his beak, the tip-tapping crow gave the screws a good tweak. He's using his beak to twist the screws there. Then he loosened the cog from the grandpa's old mixer. You can fly, Izzy cried. Ah, your name should be Fixer. Look, he's up in the sky flying, all the other birds are looking. So brilliant. After 2 loop-the-loops, Fixer came into land and stood happily cawing upon Izzy's hand. You've tried very hard, Grandpa said, and succeeded. You kept at it, Izzy, and you did what was needed. But don't pack your tools up. Your day's not quite ended. A few things around here now need to be mended. Look, they don't look too happy. They need their hairdryers back, and these motorbikers want their motorbike working again. All the different bits and bobs that Izzy was taking to use to make the wings, she's now got to try and fix and replace. Sometimes when we make things at home, we might take things from other parts of the house. We have to go back and put them back, or our mums and dads and people say, where's this gone? Where's that gone? And we have to make sure we do that afterwards. But I love that story, particularly because it's about never giving up, which is something we have to all try to remember. And it's one of our R's of Rackham is resilience, and that isn't to do with anything other than learning to never give up when you think things are too tough and you want to get better. That's how you succeed in life. So I hope you enjoyed that story. I'll be back again tomorrow with another one. Thank you very much.